Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight we start Week 11 of the NFL season with a good one on tap, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Now you look at the Saints defense. They played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. A first drive here, and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker, maybe some quick game passes. All of that to try and help slow down a pass rush and make things easier on their offensive line.
Young. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he's brought down. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
first down carry for Barkley. Njoku gets through, and now an opening. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 34. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
At the Saints 23-yard line.
Right back to Hubbard. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Hut, hut. 22 needle.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing. Young. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Young will hold on to it. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Panthers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
The score, Panthers 14, Saints nothing.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Gets by him at the 25. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender, because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, He can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Second and 10 at the Panthers' 11-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
52 blaster.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's first and 10.
Black 40.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
On the set. Ready. Blue, 32. Hut.
The Panthers are 1-9 now on the year, and they come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's up to 9 games now.
And this is a team that's not shown much consistency during this losing streak because they've never really looked like they've been ready to play. You question their motivation. You wonder what's going on with them. And I don't have a PhD in psychology, but the body language, it's awful.
Intended for Jonathan Brooks. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Yellow, 22. Close, 10. Steel, black. White. Ready.
And they just get the play off. Now Young. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Brooks, 31 yards. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Saints 7.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move.
Touchdown, New Orleans! A big play And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Okay, ready? Claws ready. Here we go.
Now here's Young. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Ready. Red, 38. Set, cut.
They go play action. Young. A man over the middle, and it's complete. That'll put it right at 100 yards receiving in this first half alone. It's a first down. Young going to give to Brooks. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready.
They'll try and run here with Brooks. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And we'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And it won't count for 6. He's brought down, but inside the 5. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. ETN is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal at the Saints 4-yard line.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Once more, ETN. And this time he'll run into a roll right at the 4-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Down. 6. Block 40. Set.
It's Young off play action. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jalen Coker from 4 yards out. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Going down the middle, and it's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
The kicker on.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. From the shotgun, it's Young. Gets it downfield to Mayer. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good.
They'll run first down with Hubbard. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
10 cycles. Let's go. Ready.
Young. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Drill 52, 12, 10. go. Fight. 90. Ready. 30. Ready.
Young working out of the gun. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. Down the left sideline. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, 41 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And the Saints first down.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
First down, Saints.
Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready? Kevin Byron. Cougar 19.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
At the 7-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And running with power here. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Down. 52 blue.
Final play of the half, Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. But, Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Green Jack.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Drill green. Ready, ready. Black 40. Smash red. Ready, ready.
Now Young. And his throw here is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They've got his man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A give running right. It's Hubbard.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. And just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Ready. Ready.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Fly blue. Cut.
Here's Young from the shotgun.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
No gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also in letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
So now after the field goal, Fitzgerald back out there to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The CD, I know. It's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
14 yards, good for a Panther first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. They go I formation, fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Panthers 48, Saints 35.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling
following the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's Barkley on the counter. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Come on.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Barkley will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And taken down just shy of the 40.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Here we go. Yellow. Spike 60. Cut.
Young off the play fake. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready, set, go. Hut.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
52 blaster. Here we go. Set. Ready. Go.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11 now.
Let's go. Yellow. Zoom. Red. 38. Black shot. Ready. Go.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11.
60 red. 60 red. Blaster. 6. Set. Punt. Set.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent. Coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's 4th down.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
to throw here. He'll get this complete downfield to Kmet. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Cole Kmet, 49 yards. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for two.
The Saints
They'll look to throw. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready, 10 cycles. 33, yellow. Set.
Now Young fakes a sweep and looks to throw off play action. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Black Ultra. Ready?
Young to throw it. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Panthers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game.
That's the score. Panthers 58, Saints 49. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. Now a toss. Hubbard going left. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That really sets them back. A loss of 6. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Yellow, 43, claw, 10.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Here's the Panthers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints are back within a score. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Ready.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Ready.
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs. And that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, Young. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Panther first down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
At the 42-yard line.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Set, hut. Hut, hut.
On the give, this is Hubbard. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here we go.
Young takes it on the sneak. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Were we surprised a little bit? 2nd and 1, they went quarterback sneak. I know it works, so it's not like I'm second-guessing at all, but I thought they might go with something else there.
No, I'm sitting here trying to think the last time I saw a 2nd-1 sneak. I can't remember any.
Yeah, it's a rare call because normally you're going to go ahead and use your back if you're going to run it or if you want to throw it, a little quick pop there. But in this case, just get in behind those big guys and pick up a first down.
Set, hut. Hut.
Down to a knee goes Young, and that should be the final act in this one. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often.